This always has to be clear here, you see? Right to the fire spirit.
It's a cold, clear day at Camp Kiwanis, just a few miles north of Bragg Creek. And these high school kids are learning about Aboriginal sweat lodge preparation from facilitator Dale Auger.
What's going underneath there?
Auger and his wife Grace are both involved in bringing Aboriginal culture to students in as well as out of doors. This unit comprises one of 4 days at the Connections 25 course. The course recently was given high school credit in the Calgary School District, and it was originally dreamed up by coordinator George Taven.
The focus is having students participate in some online work before they come out to a 4-day residential workshop program out here at Camp Kiwanis, where we bring these wonderful guest speakers, facilitators, instructors to do workshops with them on these various issues that I mentioned earlier: racism, stereotyping, leadership, and giving the students those skills to go back to their schools and make a difference. And then there's a post-trip online component that involves them doing some discussions with their fellow students that they were here with, as well as working on a final project that they do that impacts their school, their high school, in a positive way.
Grace Auger is a former Crown prosecutor and now works as a legal aid lawyer. She says her background has made it possible for her to really tell it like it is with the kids when she explains the Aboriginal experience.
When you cut to the chase and just say it straight, my experience is people understand you a lot better. They know, they feel it, and that's hopefully what you're getting to, is all the nicey, they may miss the point. And so I feel like if you say it straight, they'll feel it. Whether it's good or bad, it's a feeling. And I think that's what we got to trigger in people, is a feeling. Because our society is so from the neck up.
Meanwhile, the students have done their sweat lodge, which is a sacred ritual and can't be photographed. So how do they feel about the goal of the course? That they'll share their experiences and bring awareness of racial and cultural issues back to their schools.
I didn't know much about the Native culture, and now I know a lot more than I used to. And they aren't just like the drunks off the street, they're a lot more than that. And
before, sometimes you have just preconceived ideas about what certain cultures are like and why people are what they're like, but experiencing all of these cultures like I have, you go back to school and you realize like these people, like their cultures just like keep them who they are, and they're people too, and they have feelings just like you, and I think it'll be good to go back and share with everyone.
And for Dale Auger, who's devoted much of his adult life to trying to build bridges between natives and non-natives, the Sweat Lodge is a perfect vehicle for knowledge.
And to be able to share that with different cultures, it's so rewarding and so exciting and so reassuring that knowledge, it's not about color, it's not about barriers, it's not about classes. Knowledge is universal, it belongs to everyone. And to share that knowledge, I'm privileged and I'm grateful to be able to do that.
With the students of Connections 25 at Camp Kiwanis, for Shaw TV, I'm John McMahon.